everyone. Let's talk about coordinate and cumulative adjectives. Here, that way we can see a little bit better. So the other day we talked about adjectives as words that describe nouns. So they'll be color, size, shape, texture, smell, maybe describing sound or volume, emotions. There's lots of other things too. Let's see if you can try and give me some adjectives for these particular nouns. Okay, try your next one. And try this last one. Now that you have figured out what some of those adjectives are, now we can talk about two different types. The first type we're going to talk about is called coordinate adjectives. They are separated by commas and they modify the same noun. I know that I'm going to have to move myself up here a little bit, so let me just tuck myself up in the corner. And here we go. So take, for example, this sentence. They became lifelong, devoted friends. Notice that these two adjectives, lifelong and devoted, are separated by a comma. And they're both talking about the same noun, friends. So here's a way to check and see if they are coordinate adjectives. Can you replace the comma with the word and the sentence still means the same thing? So let's test that. They became lifelong and devoted friends. If that means the same thing as they became lifelong and devoted friends, then we're pretty sure that this is a coordinate adjective. But we have one more check to do. So the next check is we're going to flip-flop. We're going to switch these two, the placement of these two adjectives. So all I did was switch which one comes first. So they became devoted, lifelong friends. If that sentence still makes sense, and it does, then we have coordinate adjectives. So yes, these are coordinate adjectives, lifelong and devoted, in this sentence. The other thing that I would like to talk about are cumulative adjectives. They do not have a comma, but they do modify the same noun. So for example, this sentence has cumulative adjectives in it. She wore a light blue sweater. Light, blue are the two adjectives that come together. They are both modifying the word sweater, and there is no comma between them. So we're already thinking this is likely a cumulative adjective. These are cumulative adjectives, sorry. So we're going to do the same exact check as we did in the last sentence, but this time we're going to see what happens. So we added the word and where really the comma would be, I need to change this, it should not say comma, between the two adjectives. So she wore a light and blue sweater. Well, that doesn't mean the same as she wore a light blue sweater. So I'm already thinking this is not a coordinate adjective, it must be a cumulative adjective. And if we flip the position of those two adjectives, she wore a blue light sweater. That also does not mean the same thing as wearing a light blue sweater. So this is not a coordinate adjective. Instead, it's a cumulative adjective. Let's practice. The big brown bear loves eating berries. So your adjectives are big and brown. Let me know what you think. Are these cumulative adjectives or coordinate adjectives? Let's try this one. The bird looks for bright, shiny accents for its nest. So your adjectives here are bright and shiny. Do you think they are cumulative or coordinate? Now that you've gone through this video and answered the questions, your next job is to complete the rest of the EDIO lesson. And if you're still confused about these types of adjectives, please let me know and I can do my best to help you.